because these are all sale prices. So this is a piece that is stunning. The size and the scale alone is breathtaking. But the way that David Markstein and his vendors and the designers, how they came up to put this beautiful bowl cross together was done in such a magnificent way. With the framing of it, the way that it's a beautiful fancy cross, bezel set, that gold kind of comes up and wraps around it. The faceted crystal quartz on the top of this, those are single pieces of Sleeping Beauty turquoise that are rare. They are no longer, we are not mining that right now because the mine is completely closed. You've got the 4 points there of the Sleeping Beauty. Center cut, the center stone is that cushion cut Sleeping Beauty. You have a pear-shaped bail. Now this is an electroform piece. So it's 14 karat gold, but it's electroform, and inside it's got the silicone to give it a little bit more oomph and a little bit more heft to it. But a piece this size that would be solid gold through and through, no, we could not offer it for $449. No way. No way. Because already you're seeing a substantial amount of gold when you're seeing this. And then let's even the Sleeping Beauty that's in there that is so rare. So to give you an idea of size and scale, and I give you a look all the way around, with the bail, 1 3/4 of an inch top to bottom, and you have a little bit of the texturing on that bail, or a little bit of ribbing, I should say, and about 1 3/8 of an inch wide. Here's the side profile view. This is why I said if this were a solid gold all the way through and through, not a chance this would be $449. Well over that, but you still get that look. Now the other thing is too, with these, we've been seeing a lot of Sleeping Beauties. Let me just kind of give you some scoop on that. And we get this out, and I know because we get the questions asked, Sleeping Beauty can't be that rare, Nancy, because we're seeing it all the time. The reason you're seeing it all the time right now is because now they mined out 2 years ago. They stopped mining at the Sleeping Beauty mines in near Globe, Arizona. Because turquoise is a part of copper mining, that has been shut down. That doesn't mean there's no more turquoise in that mountainside. It means we just are not mining it at all. So there are buckets. I mean, and when I say buckets, like painter's buckets, they had the rough in there. I remember 4 years ago when I was in Tucson Gem Show, and I get to go there again here coming up in a few weeks to the Tucson Gem Show. Those buckets were there. Now, 2 years after that, the mine completely closed down. Here we are 2 years later. People are buying this Sleeping Beauty turquoise up like crazy, and they're now making all these pieces. And because we don't know if we're ever going to see this again. We don't know if that mountain will ever open up again to copper mining. So we can't promise you that Sleeping Beauty will come out. And the reason also it's rare is not because turquoise is mined in many, many different places. But the reason this is also rare is because of the color. It's a robin egg blue. It's virtually matrix free, which means you're not going to see a lot of white or black running through it, or green, which is like an iron color that runs through it. So that's why it's rare, and the color, because when you mine, as I said, turquoise is mined in many other places, but this color is not mined in other places. That's what makes it rare. You may enjoy green, blue, turquoise way more than you do the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's totally fine. Don't get this if that color of turquoise is not for you. But if this turquoise, color of turquoise, Sleeping Beauty turquoise is speaking to you and you're like gravitating toward it, know that it is not being mined right now. Hasn't been for 2 years. This is a collector's piece. One more thing that I would like to tell you, well, I'll probably tell you 12 more things after I say that one more thing. But the Sleeping Beauty, when we do turquoise, there's a couple of different ways that people can sell you turquoise. We only sell you turquoise one way. That is full pieces of turquoise. There is also a way that people take real turquoise and grind it down into almost a powder, into a dust. They add back into that a resin or like a polymer, and they make it into, and then they form it into pieces of turquoise and sell it to you as turquoise. We don't do that. That's considered reconstituted turquoise. These are genuine pieces of turquoise. So they have been cut And in this case, the center stone is cut as a cushion cut. And then the cushion cut for smaller stones have been set on its ear, in other words. And look at that beautiful, almost stippling texture within that 14 karat gold. 5 easy payments of $89.80. J321884. It's one of our featured items on the day. We call a hot pick. Now coming up at 7:55, we're going to be talking about our best value on the day. It's called our Today Special Value. This is on our best easy pay of 6 easy payments. This is just 1 easy pay down. And this is, you know, when you see this, we don't have anything else like it in the assortment. It's big, it's bold, it is so eye-catching. I actually wore it, last night on my shows between 1, 2, and 3 a.m. in the morning, and I had so many compliments on this. This is just one of those things you can't help but see. If you don't want somebody to say, hi, tell me about your necklace, don't get it. They will ask you about it, I promise. It's just that stunning. The color is mesmerizing. It's the color of the Caribbean blue sky and sea. And it's a doublet. So if you're wondering what a doublet is, that's the turquoise. It's one piece of turquoise on the bottom. On top has been a crystal quartz, another genuine stone that has been faceted for you. It is absolutely I feel like a piece of artwork, kind of a one-of-a-lifetime piece. 5 easy payments of $89.80. And again, that's J321884, and it's the first look at one of our hot picks on the day. A couple items that I want to remind you of, or actually have you take a look at, is one of the pieces, actually, this is how